Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, coach of your Wexford Wailords, and welcome to our week 19 build video for you guys this week, where we are going up against JohnnyGB, coach of the Oregon Duckletts. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, if you do so, link to his channel and all the other MPL coaches and all that kind of good stuff, it'll be in the description down below. I think I kind of set myself up here a little bit. It's a bit, I'm still like, my setup is still a bit strange, so deal with me while I'm trying to get used to being in front of the camera again. But anyways, we're against him this week. We are currently 6-2. He is 2-6. I'm just gonna tell you guys what's going on here. Results went our way. We have clinched playoffs. Not only that, we have clinched second seed. We just cannot catch first seed, unfortunately. And by the time we clinched second seed, I couldn't do a meme battle. It got to that point I couldn't do a meme battle. So this week we're out to win. It actually would be very good for me to take this game a little bit seriously, because not a little bit seriously, like seriously as I would any other game, because I am rusty. I haven't been able to play Pokemon too much during my move and trying stuff and all that kind of good stuff. So I haven't been able to play Pokemon too much. So definitely having this game lead into playoffs, try and shake off a little bit of rust, all that kind of good stuff would be very, very good and healthy for us, for our hopeful potential playoff run. But anyways, his team, as you can see above me now, consists of Kyurem Black, Megazord, Zero Aura, which is his Z captain, Crocodile, Nihilego, Tangrowth, Alomomola, Uxie, Espeon, and Kelcleon. So he's got a couple of really scary stuff. Kyurem Black, scary as crap. That thing is absolutely terrifying. Megazord, that thing can do so many different things in draft league format. It's just a really good sort of mega, so we've used it before in the draft league team. It could do a couple of times actually, and it could do a lot for you. So that's going to be a problem. He's got Zero, which we're very familiar with as a Z captain, which I'm kind of glad it is the Z captain, because Kyurem Black as the Z captain is much more scarier. So having Zero as the Z captain is nowhere near as scary, thankfully. Crook could obviously trap my Victini, which is a little bit scary. We've got to watch out for that. Nihilego can run a little bit riot on my team, especially if it's a Scarf set, so we've got to watch out for that. That's going to be very dangerous. He's got an immense amount of bulk with Tangrowth and Alomomola, so we're going to have to be able to break those down for us to be able to potentially win this game later on. Uxie is very, very bulky, but thankfully he doesn't have any reliable recovery, so we can just chip away at that as the game goes on, and hopefully we'll be able to beat that. And the Espeon, a fast special attacker that can hit quite hard, but I think our team can deal with it very nicely. Kelcleon is there as this kind of the low tier pick. It has Protean, so it can do a little bit of damage to us, but I'm not overly worried by it. But overall, I think his big threats would be Kyurem Black, the Crook, the Nihilego. Those are some of the bigger threats for us. But I think we can really outgun him this week, so that's what we're really going for, is to kind of outgun him and beat him. So, our team this week, starting off with Victory, our Victini. Choice band set this week with V-Crate, Bold Strike, U-Turn, Toxic. V-Crate just hits everything on his team really hard, especially if it's banded, so why not bring it? This breaks Tangrowth, fantastic. Banded Bold Strike allows us to break through Alomomola. Again, absolutely fantastic. We really put his Regenerator core at such huge disarray with a banded Victini, so it's a really good bring for us. Then we have U-Turn for a bit of a switch initiative, because every time Victini is going to come in, he's probably going to bring in Alomomola, so we want to scout that as early as we possibly can. And then we have Toxic. So you guys are probably wondering, why not have another attacking move? We don't need the coverage. We have the coverage we have with these three moves hits everything on Johnny's team really, really hard. So the one scenario that we would need to maybe watch out for is if he's going to keep him bringing Alomomola or Tangrowth or something, I would love to get a Toxic on that at some point. If once I know that Alomomola is his switching, let me get Toxic on it. Let's start wearing that thing down. Let me get Toxic on Tango. Let me start wearing that thing down. Let me punish these mons for coming in constantly on my team, and therefore getting chipped, and so that Regenerator isn't at maximum utility. It will get beaten eventually. So that's the kind of idea behind having Toxic there. Speed wise, we are running enough speed to outspeed Crocodile. Enough speed to outspeed Kyurem Black, 252 attack, and the rest goes into bulk as you do. Next up, we have Chief Arcum rocking out Expert Belt Rock Polish set with Fire Punch, Drain Punch, and Dragon Claw. We have enough speed for +2 Combo O to outspeed a Scarfed Espeon and a Zero Aura. So that's the speed that we're running with our Combo O. And then after that, we're running Adamant 252 attack. And the main reason behind Combo is that when we look at his team and the coverage we have with these mons, Like he has a couple of mons that can kind of scare us. Like Dazzling Gleam from Nihilego can really hit us hard. An Outrage from a Zeraora can hit us really hard. But if like we could take an Outrage from Zeraora, we can sit up on it. We can sit up on any other move on Nihilego if it's choice locked with Rock Polish. And we can actually do an awful lot of work with this set, especially once we've broken through Alomomola and Tangrowth. Once we've broken through them, we kind of have free reign on his team, because Komo can absolutely just clean up, and that's absolutely fantastic for us. So we're rocking a Rock Polish to enable us to clean up late game. Fire Punch is for the Scizor. Drain Punch is our main stab move and allows us to hit the Kyurem Black really hard. Allows us to hit a couple of other things, knock around quite hard too, like the Crocodile and such, so that's really, really nice. And then Dragon Claw is our main stab move as well, because outside of Scizor, he hasn't got an answer for Dragon Claw, so being able to just constantly spam with Dragon Claw after a while is really, really nice. And just the fact that it hits harder than Drain Punch as well, something definitely to take note of. So Dragon Claw, another nice move there as well. There was a couple of other moves like Earthquake or something like that we could have gone for, but Drain Punch does kind of what we need it to do, and it allows us to get our HP back up while we're picking something off. So it's kind of really, really valuable to have Drain Punch over Earthquake in this case. So that's the reason why there's no point bringing Earthquake when we're always going to go Drain Punch most of the time to get our HP back, so we have longer longevity late game, and then Dragon Claw, just better move overall. So that's it. After our main Colossus are Mega Aggron, Rock Now, Stealth Rock, Curse, Fire Punch, and Iron Head. Very standard set that I've been bringing most weeks with the max Spit F 252 HP. It's because our Fizz Def is so massive. We don't need an investment in it, so let's just make it as bulky as possible and run with it. I won't lie, you guys, I was that close to bringing a Rock Polish Aggron this week, but unfortunately, it actually suited Chief better than Aggron, so it didn't quite work out for us. But I was that close, guys. I'm not going to lie, I was that close to saying Aggron, bring you Rock Polish and you're cleaning up this week, but unfortunately not. But we're rocking out Stealth Rock, Curse, Fire Punch, and Iron Head. Fire Punch is for the Scizor. Scizor is probably going to be the main switch into us. Whenever Aggron comes in, Scizor is going to be the switch. I can get the Fire Punch off then and put that Scizor, or basically 2-hit KO that Scizor, so Scizor will have to go for the route or the U-turn next turn after we landed with a Fire Punch, and we've rendered that Scizor relatively useless for the rest of the game, which is fantastic. And then we're on Iron Head over Heavy Slam, because a lot of his team, if you look at it, are actually quite heavy Pokemon, so Heavy Slam doesn't do it as enough as Iron Head, so Iron Head gives us that reliable damage that we kind of want on the entirety of Johnny's team. So that's the reason why we run Iron Head over Heavy Slam this week. But very standard set. Aggron's going to be coming in and out on on Johnny's team the whole time just to set up rocks, and if we can 1v1 a Pokemon and get a curse up, that's absolutely fantastic for us, because we will then be able to have the defense and the bulk and the attack, all that kind of good stuff, to be able to just 1v1 anything and win, and that's perfect for us, absolutely perfect. After our main Thorn, our Raikou with leftovers, rocking out Reflect, Hidden Power, Fighting Thunderbolt, and Extra Sensory. I need to make you shiny, so he thinks I have the Aura Sphere. The reason why we're not running Aura Sphere this week, guys, is because we really do actually want to outspeed Espeon. So, and if we do run Rash, we also don't outspeed Nihilego, and that's a really big problem for us. So that's the reason why we are running Timid this week with the Hidden Power Fighting or Aura Sphere. Bit of an absolute disaster, I know, but it is what it is. We're running Extra Sensory for the Nihilego in particular, which is really, really nice. Thunderbolt is our main stat move to be able to absolutely smack something really, really hard, which is absolutely fantastic. In particular, the Alomomola. We want to be able to hit the Alomomola as hard as we possibly can. And if Alomomola goes for the Mirror Coat, so be it. But if I can get the Alomomola dead, or near enough dead, where Regenerator isn't going to save it coming in and out, then ideal for us. Hidden Power Fighting is for a few of Johnny's mons, like the Kyurem Black, like the Crocodile, all that kind of good stuff, because otherwise Crook was going to really actually just wall us, and we couldn't allow that. So we have the Hidden Power Fighting there for that. And then we have Reflect. So the reasoning behind Reflect here is that if Raikou's in against Alomomola, Tangrowth is probably going to be the number one option, if it comes, of course, to come in on Zeraora. And if it's not Tangrowth, then it's going to be Crook, or it's going to be Zeraora. Yeah, Tangrowth, Crocodile, Zeraora. In that order, that's going to come in on my Raikou if we're in against Alomomola. And all those mons are physically based mostly. Now Tangrowth can be mixed, but Crook and Zeraora are definitely going to be physically based, and Tangrowth's probably going to have EQ for Raikou. So if that's the case, I know it's going to be a physical hit incoming. Let me get Reflect up. Let me allow me to sponge a hit, bring in my Aggron. Can you imagine Aggron coming in on Tangrowth on the Reflect? We can get curses up. 1v1 with Fire Punch. Brilliant. That's ideal. Can you imagine like Victini can come in with Reflect Up on an EQ and then go for like a Toxic or U-turn and really just get momentum. Like that'd be absolutely fantastic as well. So we're actually able to really play around and really create space for our team with Reflect here. So that's the idea, because we can get that space. It's just a matter of capitalizing on it a lot more than we can, and that's the reason we're running Reflect. I wish I could have run Full Switch. I really want a Full Switch and Thunderbolt, but with Crook not lying around, I have to bring a move so that we're not get wall by it. I need extra sentry for us to be able to kind of hit the Nihilego really hard if it's not a Choice Scarf set, so that's very unfortunate. Next up we have Amoonguss, what's called Mushroom Amoonguss with Toxic, Stomping Tantrum, Hidden Power Fire, Sludge Bomb. Very standard spread that you normally see with an Amoonguss, and the reason why we're bringing a very standard set this week is because it literally takes all the hits that I want it to take, and there was no reason for me to kind of change it up. We take any hit from Scizor, Zeraora, Crook, Nihilego, Alomomola, Uxie, you name it, we could take a hit from it. Maybe not Kyurem Black, or we might be able to get one hit from Kyurem Black like an Ice Beam, but we don't want to be up against Kyurem Black. So we could actually come in and out quite easily on Johnny's Bonds with Amoonguss, and we can just like get chip on it. We can get Toxic off on Tangrowth and Alomomola, Stomp Tantrum on the Nihilego, that'll do a big amount of damage. Hidden Power Fire for the Mega Scizor, if it comes in on us, we can be able to 1v1 that, which is brilliant. And then we got Sludge Bomb as our main stab move to be able to deal with Tango very easily. So ways of means to be able to beat an awful lot of this team, or Amoonguss to be able to come in on his team, get chip around on everything and continue going like that. The great thing about Amoonguss is that if he predicts a Toxic and we go for Toxic on the Nihilego, he brings in the Nihilego, then Stomp Tantrum is doing his base 150 move at that point, because the previous move would have failed. It's immune to Toxic. We just go for the Stomp Tantrum, base 150 power move. Nihilego isn't living that. Doesn't matter if we're an Amoonguss or not. It ain't living it, and it's dead. So that's absolutely perfectly ideal for us. So loving that with Amoonguss, and hopefully it can do an awful lot of work for us this week. And then last but not least, we have Sylveon, Hold the Leftovers with Hyper Voice, Wish, Baton Pass, and Hidden Power Fire. This is a very standard Sylveon set that you've probably seen us rocking out with several times before in previous leagues that we've used Sylveon in. And it's basically we need the max Fizz Def so that Scizor does not become a massive problem for us if we need to 1v1 it. And as well, this set allows us to be able to beat Kyurem Black 1v1. So having Sylveon here, just be able to deal with Kyurem Black, and once Kyurem Black is gone, then Sylveon is like our cannon fodder essentially. At that point we can just let that go in order for us to get initiative, or we can get a wish up and just allow us to go down, whatever needs to be, we could do it with Sylveon. But I need this thing around as long as Kyurem Black is around, because Kyurem Black is a threat. But yeah, Hyper Voice is our main stab move. Wish, Tom Pass, Hidden Power Fire. You got the idea with Sylveon, and that is it. So yeah, guys, hopefully we can pick up the W this week. Get 7-2. Despite us having been locked into playoffs, especially number 2 seed, I definitely would like to finish the season. Like I said, shake off a bit of rust because we're moving whatever. And on top of all that, being able to kind of finish 7-2. I haven't finished 7-2 on my channel ever on like YouTube. So being able to kind of come out and finish strong like 7-2 on my own channel, that would definitely mean a lot more to me, because I'd be able to say, look, I've had that one season where I was exceptionally good. I was 7-2 that season. I did very good. You know, hats off, like, you know, that kind of thing. So I definitely wanted to pick up the W against Johnny, and hopefully we do that. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please click the like button down below for me. If you guys have any comments on today's video, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, let me know in the comment section down below, including your thoughts on the team, what you would have brought, all that kind of good stuff. I'd love to hear from you guys. And yeah, if you want to see more, definitely check out Johnny's channel, link to that in the description down below. And yeah, if you want to see more Wexford Wailords actually cutting away on this channel or more content in general, please smash the subscribe button down below for me and click that bell icon. And I know I'm going to get up out of here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.